It is camping season, and you know what that means. Outdoors, getting outside more often, going to the wilderness, all sorts of things. And I just categorized this bag into that camping world. That is not what this bag is. Catered to so many different people, even the businessman. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the RoaringFire Dagen. Let's go. So this is an everyday carry bag. It's very versatile, like I said in the beginning, but man, this thing, it just works. I like it. It's for the everyday carry, walking around, whether you're outside the city limits, in the country, in the woods, hiking. This is a everyday carry, day being specific, or a second bag, kind of a carry-on style. So if you're taking this bag, you're not gonna shove all your clothes in there. I'll just be honest with you. I don't wanna get too far into what's good and what's bad. Let's talk about the specs. First, you're looking at the wax canvas bag. It's 15.75 by 11.8 by 3.94. And the pack weight, of course, with nothing in there, is about 2.535 pounds. So knowing the size of the bag, you gotta get an idea of what you can put in here. I'm gonna show you what I've got in here right now. This isn't everything. This is just kind of the stuff that I've kind of left in it. First off, you got these nice brass YKK zippers. I did notice they do stick a little bit here, but once you break them in, like when I first got this, these were kind of sticky, so I'll just be upfront with you, but they broke in very well. And it's a zipper that goes all the way down, so it's really nice to take this and you can flap this whole thing down, lay it out. It's kind of like a camera bag. You can lay it on its back, fold this over, and you put your stuff in there. I really do like that, kind of like a drop tray. If you're in the EDC world, you know what I mean. Just drop things in there. It's got a couple different pouches here, so pockets, maybe you could say. Got kind of this mesh pocket, 2 of them on each side. You got 3 elastic straps up here. You can strap things to. You got a zipper pouch inside there that goes all the way down the bottom, so it's pretty big. And then on the back side and the inside here, you've got a big pocket here, which this pocket is perfect. If you have a laptop, I like to put my iPad in there. I think it fits great. I usually travel on an airplane with this. This is the main piece to my editing for photos and such. And then it's got 2 pockets on each side here. They kind of got a little stretch to them, a little bit of elastic up there, and they are also mesh. I was using it for kind of like a grab pouch for I had my card readers and extra batteries for my camera, stuff like that. This is not filled out with everything, but I got a pair of gloves in here because they're definitely useful when you're out in the woods. And then I also have 2 first aid kits. So we're gonna move on the outside here. My first aid kit, here this is more like a trauma kit. I've got this on the MOLLE here, and on the back here I just used some paracord, webbed it in there. So this is gonna be like my trauma kit. This is gonna be the emergency kit, SunshineSaftey First Aid. They came out with this. It's really cool. There is a tourniquet that does come on the bottom of this too as well, but this is gonna have like a bunch of your trauma stuff. There's extra gloves in there, gauze, and then I also throw in this water junior from Data Crew. This is kind of a I don't want to call it like a backup, but you know, kind of like the non-emergency stuff. I've got a toothbrush because, well, you never know. a little flosser. I've got my Blistex or, you know, chapstick. You got to have that. Fingernail clippers. You got to have that. And then there's like sunscreen, small band-aids, you know, bug, insect stuff, you know, just everyday essentials, yet stuff when you're camping. If you don't have it and you need it, it's great to have. So that just drops in here. This is in a, like I said, a Data Crew water junior. It just drops in there. It's something that you can just always have. So going back on the outside, of course, it's got your MOLLE out here. I've got the the Teak-Hill Bushman. I love this thing. This is an American made. These things are made to work. I got that on this side actually. I did have it up here, but I thought on the side it was a lot better, easier to grab. You do have some loop up here. I went ahead and put some little ranger eyes on there. It's oval, so it's kind of an odd size. I wish it was more of a full panel, you know, just put more on there or maybe squared off. So I don't know, I got a B-less down from Teak-Hill. I've got my logo on there, and then my Data Reaper with the Barbarian Axe, got to have that on there. They're just little Velcro reeds, ranger eyes, however you want to call them. And then up here you got a pocket, and this one is a kind of a smaller pocket, but it's great. Right now I've got a Hank with microfiber, so I can clean the lenses off, sunglasses, those type of things that you just want to keep clean. So I like that in the small pocket. Also actually have some of the the RoaringFire tags in here still. It says here, avoid frequent repeated cleaning. Dirt and soil can be wiped off with a wet towel. I just saw a video about somebody saying you can re-wax these zipper pulls. They are the of course, you want to call them lanyard, but they're paracord with a shrink wrap on there. I love that. So they're not loud, but they're really easy to grab. I love that idea. Also has this really nice pocket up front here. This one is great. This one is great for holding like smaller items here. You got a pocket, a big pocket, of course. What do I got in here? I got an awesome hank. I got to have a bandana. What else I got in here? I got an extra wire for charging my phone with a 29 Sparrow leather co. This thing is really nice. It kind of keeps the wires together. And of course I got a Leatherman arc in there. You got to have a Leatherman arc. I love this thing. Usually this is on me, but apparently today I've got it in the bag to show it off here. And let me just kind of show the inside of here. You get got a zipper here. If I can get that open here. There you go. So it's got another zipper inside there, and then it's got a couple pockets in there. This side, of course, you got the water bottle. It's not super large. Like I said, it's made for like a day pack. I've just got a little Yeti here. You gotta have water. I've got kids, so always gotta have extra water. And then of course you got 2 or 4 technically things of MOLLE. That's where I'm keeping the T-Cal knife. On this side it is blank, but that's nice because it's got this extra briefcase style carry. So if you want to carry it like that. So if this is going to be something for your carry-on, it's a nice bag for that reason. They added a little padding on there. This is cool. So if you maybe like to carry certain items, this is nice and soft. Padded here. So whatever is in there can be heavier in metal, maybe. What's really nice about it is the zipper comes from the bottom, not the top. So you can just pull this up, grab it in. So whatever is in there, it's heavy, can use gravity and force it down. So, if this, imagine, was on the top and then you're going like this, you got to long story short, bottom top. If you know what I'm getting at, you know what I'm getting at. I really do like that pocket though. It's nice and soft. Nice heavy duty waxed canvas straps as well. Really thick padding. Very comfortable to carry. Carried this for a while. I do like it that it's not just one like solid piece of padding. If you're like me, you sweat a little bit, that's nice. A little ventilation. And you do have some loops here. Right now I got a Zippo. A subscriber of mine made this super cool. And then on this side, I've got the Woobin X2 Pro. I can pull this off and shine it like a regular flashlight. And also if I have it on the strap, it shines forward. Up front here, it's very adjustable. So let me actually put it on and kind of show you what I mean here. All right, so you got it on. You can snap it on there. I always like a bag that does that. It's kind of keeps it more secure. This is also elastic on this side. That's pretty cool. And then the really neat part is, like, it's really adjustable. Super easy. Go ahead and just push these up like that, and you can drop it down. So depending on how you want to carry it, it is super, super nice. And to top it off, if you need to quickly take it off, I don't know the exact reasons, but it's kind of cool. You can just go like this. Boom. That is kind of a fun little feature. I don't really know what you would use that for. I kind of was trying to think of ideas, and I haven't come up with one. So if you guys know about that or the reason behind it, drop down in the comments and let me know. But overall, like I said, the RoaringFire Dagen is a pretty cool bag. Like I said, waxed canvas, so it's got a kind of a ruggability. Who is this for? I said this in the beginning. This is going to be for like the everyday carry guy. It's neutral, very neutral. It doesn't scream tactical, but it also doesn't scream first day of elementary school. For everyday carry, this is very nice. So I want to thank RoaringFire for sending this bag out to me and let me check it out here. And most importantly, thank you for letting me actually use the bag for a while and get a good idea how I like it, instead of just opening it up like an Amazon package and, oh, here's the bag, and not really having a good experience with it and knowing about it. So I do like it. I've been using it. It is rugged, and I would suggest it. And if you have any other bag ideas or backpacks you suggest, drop down in the comments below so I can check those out as well. Everybody, I appreciate you for hanging out here. Make sure to like and subscribe. It goes a long way, and I appreciate it a lot. And let your friends know about this bag if they're looking for something, like I said, a bushcrafty, tactical, everyday carry. Everybody have a great day.